Good evening. It was a long offseason for Ohio State football, one they're glad is finally over. Suspensions, sanctions, even one resignation. Sounds more like a Citizen Cope song than a normal summer in Columbus. All the bad news hangs like a cloud over campus, but today, nothing but clear skies at the Horseshoe as the Scarlet and Gray ready to turn over a new leaf. Of course, a Buckeye leaf. First game at the helm for former OSU nose guard Luke Fickell, and the first start for quarterback Joe Bauserman since he was a senior in high school almost 8 years ago, and he looked impressive. We start in the first quarter. Here's Bauserman just kind of roaming around in the pocket, a bit of a broken play, but he turns it into a good play, a 15-yard scramble into the end zone, and the Buckeyes lead 7-0 as we head to the second frame. Here we get a chance to see Bauserman's arm. Drops back, little play action fake, and he is going to air this one out to the tight end who comes into your screen right there, Jake Stoneburner. 28 yards for the score, and the Buckeyes leading 14-0. Akron just before half. The quarterback Clayton Moore here is going to put the ball in the air. It's tipped, and check out this interception coming in at the last second. Andrew Sweat. That's a great shot from our own Jed Demusi, who got his feet in just before he went over the sideline. And continuing on this ensuing drive, the running back, a sophomore, Carlos Hyde, who's in there because of some suspensions. He looked impressive against Akron as well. Here, a hard-earned 24-yard gain. The helmet comes off at the end, and you can see he's fired up, as are all the Buckeyes, to get a chance to get back out on the field. This drive ends with Jake Stoneburner catching another touchdown pass out of the hands of Joe Bauserman. 21-0. The Buckeyes have the lead at halftime. And just in case you were thinking at that point Akron doesn't have any talent, check this out. No words describe what you just saw. Bauserman once again finding his favorite target, Jake Stoneburner. 3 touchdown receptions on the night. Bauserman had 4, including that rushing score, and the Buckeyes out in front 28-0. And then in the fourth quarter, we go to the redshirt freshman running back Rod Smith. This time, he gets the call and is into the end zone. The Buckeyes get a 42-0 win over Akron, and Coach telling us after the game that his team hasn't lost any of its focus.
I mean, the reality of the day is, we were excited, the whole team. And to me, where our focus was about this whole team. I think they asked me afterwards, is this finally, after 6 months of all this stuff, is it finally? I said, no, that's not where our focus has been for 6 months. These guys have done a great job. Even with everything that's been outside and out and around us, they've done a really good job at focusing. We know what our expectations are. We're not going to be satisfied. That's the biggest thing, but we are definitely excited about, having a great day out there and looking forward to getting better.